Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. We are back. We are alive. We can't say when we'll be back again, but we are here to give y'all our presents today. I am Lovely.
I'm Martina Rose. Hello. Hello,
Um,
everyone. Hello out there.
have y'all missed us?
Yes, we just had to record because it has been a minute. Thanks to me. like
Well,
so
no, I'll take part of the blame.
really, I
Yeah.
really gonna take all of it because I feel like you just be like, so are we gonna record? And I'll be like, not yet, but yeah.
No,
But you want to.
I'll take part of it because
Okay.
I don't know the last time I asked you, are we gonna record? But it ain't been recent.
But I think because you knew I wasn't gonna record because I came to you and said, yeah, I'm not gonna record till after my test.
Yeah, but still, I also have not been pressed. Like I haven't been pressed. So still, I cannot let you take all of the blame at all because me too. I
Well, you look radiant. You're glowing. Your teeth are straight. They white.
oh, you know what? Yeah, well, I'm glowing because of the ring light and probably because my hair is orange, so it reflects.
Okay.
Teeth straight, braces. I wore my retainer the other night. It's as
Everything.
far as looking good, this isn't my best time because quarantine has made me lazy.
Mm,
Lazy.
a lot of
Mm.
people feeling that.
I don't even know if
Just
I still remember how to do makeup.
yeah, because you don't need it for real.
I haven't worn makeup in like 8 months.
Mm,
Besides eyebrows, which I don't count eyebrows.
yeah, but I do miss lipstick.
No, I desperately miss. That's the one thing I do miss because even on a day that like I'm going to work, I just want to look like something. I'll put on my eyebrows, put on some lipstick, gone. Now
Mm,
you put on lipstick. Well, first off, I only take my mask off at work when I'm in my office, which no one's in there with me. So who's
right,
seeing me?
right,
And then you do put on lipstick, it gets on your mask.
right, and then yeah, that's not good.
But my stepmom, she found these things that you put inside of your mask that like keeps the mask off of your lips.
Mm-hmm.
And she was supposed to send me the link. I'm gonna have to text her. She gave it to everybody else in my family, and I was like, "Where's mine?" But
Yeah.
they're like these little like cups. So you put it in the mask, so it goes around your lips, but it doesn't the mask doesn't actually touch
Oh, it
like
kind
your
of
lip.
cuts like this. Oh,
Right.
okay, that makes sense. Okay, I got you.
So I'm gonna get whenever I remember to ask her, I'm gonna get one of those or a couple of those to put in my mask because I would wear, I'd wear lipstick then.
Well, I think I probably still wouldn't, but I do know that I get lip gloss. I don't care about the lip gloss, so to speak, thing. So that would help for that because I do get lip gloss on my mask a lot.
See, I just wear chapstick. I ain't even been wearing lip gloss because the lip gloss be so tacky on the mask. I'd be like, Jesus. So I just put me on some chapstick that don't have no stick or nothing. All it has is moisture.
Mm-hmm. Lord. So besides being lazy, what else have you been up to?
I really don't think I've been up to is just working and working out.
Oh well, look at you getting in the groove.
You know, that's actually one of the topics I had. Corona has scared me so bad. I said, let me work out and boost my immune system.
Mm.
Let me do what I can to boost my immune system. So I've been using the Nike Training Club app because
Mm.
we have AirPlay on our TV,
Mm.
so I can open the Nike Training Club app and AirPlay it to the TV, and it looks just like it's something built into the TV, and I follow it along and stuff. And then I've been doing like challenges with people. Your Apple Watch, you can challenge people.
Right.
So that's really been like I was in a challenge this week with this guy I know from work, and I dog walked him. This is my third time beating him. But see, like the first two times, I don't think he was like forgetting his Apple Watch at home, or he no. The first time he was forgetting to wear his Apple Watch when he worked out. The
Mm-hmm.
second time he hurt his foot. Like he worked out that weekend. He goes hiking. So that's how he be trying to get his stuff. He went hiking and he hurt his foot, so he couldn't finish it. This
Mm-hmm.
week he actually gave me a challenge, and I said I can't challenge him anymore because I worked out every single day trying to win. I mean, I did win. Just to be clear, I dog walked him, and he listens to our podcast.
Oh, you real competitive.
He
But
listens to our podcast.
I ain't gonna hold you though. I mean, I think healthy niggas is getting sick too. So,
Well,
like, I
no,
know somebody.
I agree. I agree, but anything that I can do to increase my chances of hopefully not getting it. Plus, I mean, I
Gotcha.
need
Because
an
you never
incentive to
had
work out
COVID.
anyway. Hmm?
Because you haven't had COVID
Mm-mm.
at all, right?
I haven't had
Yeah.
it. And anything I can do to, especially since I have asthma, I am a little bit more weary, and then so anything I can do to try to help myself more,
Hmm.
I want to
So,
try.
so on my whole like dramatic twist of things with my thoughts, I'm just scared. Well, this is before I had COVID, so I've had COVID. So before that, I kind of wanted to get COVID because I'm scared. Because I'm like, are they gonna like put the people that never had COVID like in a bubble? Like y'all gonna be test dummies, like experiments? Because why y'all didn't get it at all? I'm thinking about like some whole sci-fi stuff, right?
Well, I mean, I can understand that, but I don't even think that's. I still don't think that's necessarily realistic because I mean, people's habits also affect how they got it. It ain't like we're all in one big
Mhm.
mix and people just aren't getting it. Like some people are getting it. I mean, just by chance. You're touching. It's a lot of things you have to do to try not to get it. But like,
Right.
people they're trying not to get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we were all like intermixing, wasn't nobody was quarantining, no one was attempting to stay away from each other and stuff like that, and people just weren't getting it, then I
Hmm.
would understand being like, oh, well, why don't they have it? But if people are taking precautions to try not to get it on purpose, then I mean, I don't think that's necessarily like the same.
Yeah, that makes
Like,
sense.
I think it's less. I think it's less chance that we're not getting it, and more that maybe we're just being more cognizant of it.
Yeah, yeah, that makes sense. I was just being dramatic.
No, but I mean, I can understand, I get where you were going with that thought process. But I mean, but they are calling for volunteers for vaccines.
See, mm-mm,
I mean, I ain't gonna be one of them, but because
mm-mm.
what I work hard to not get it for y'all to give it to me,
Right,
and
exactly.
y'all
That
don't know what you don't know if it'll
make
work.
it make sense. That don't make
And
sense.
I was talking to my family last night, and they were saying how they're probably not they don't feel comfortable in getting it, vaccines. And I just was asking them because I mean they're older. Like how long did it take for them to make like the chickenpox vaccine or the flu shot vaccine? Like how long of a time period was that? So my
Hmm.
uncle was saying how normally vaccines take around 5 years,
Hmm.
and I'm like, oh, and they're trying to crank this one out in less than a year. Oh no, I'm good. I'll just
Mm.
keep washing my hands.
Sanitizing, mask, yeah, 6 feet, back up. I be
Right.
hydrant. I be doing that to people like, back up. But it's so crazy though, cause I don't be taking precautions. Let me tell you what the funniest thing. So last night I went out. I am really good. I like kind of put myself on this pedestal that I'm real good with names and faces with people. Like I remember people from like preschool. This dude, I know him, but I don't
I'm
know him
so
because
sorry.
what? Because of Callie.
Yeah, she in here acting up. She don't usually bark either.
She don't. She
I'm
is
getting
a.
phone calls, my dog barking like,
But the dude, I like do not. I know his face, and I speak. Hey, every time I see him, but I do not know his name, and I damn sure was smoking his hookah, and I do not know that man's name.
you talk about when y'all went out the other night.
Yesterday, that's what I'm saying. Like I'm talking about precautions, and I'm smoking hookah with a stranger.
Well, yeah, because I mean I know you get your own tip, but yeah, you are touching the thing after them.
Right. And you kind of like breathing like the airflow. I mean, but yeah.
Yes, but I would more so think about the touching of the wand.
Yeah. Yep. Back and forth. Yep.
Yeah, that's more so the part what I would be like,
Then the place that I was at, DJ got on the mic like, yo, if you not in a chair, I need you to put on a mask. So just the people standing up gonna wear a mask, and the people sitting down don't.
where was y'all at?
I'm not gonna
Well,
say.
text it to me because I have an idea.
Oh wait, but when I fell out, I said, wait. So if you standing up, you gotta put a mask on, but if you sit down, you all right? Like what?
Oh,
Because I'm a therapist.
okay.
Understand that rationale at all. Make it make sense. But anyway, and I don't know who been to that place you talk about. That place still open?
Girl, yeah, and apparently it's been jumping lately.
Hmm. The ghetto. I ain't never.
Especially since what you call it closed.
Oh yeah. Since the
No,
alley.
I wasn't even no. I know y'all are missing the alley. I was talking about the bistro, Sydney Bistro. On Queensway that everybody was going to.
Queensway.
No, the bistro.
Oh, I don't
Now
know. Oh, the
you
bistro.
went
The bistro. Oh, wing be. Yeah, you talk about that's been closed.
not Wing Bistro.
Yo, you talk about the bistro place in downtown
Yeah,
Hampton, but that's been closed.
but it wasn't closed before COVID.
They weren't. I thought people stopped going to that place when they got shot. When it was a shooting.
Oh, I didn't know there was a shooting.
Yes, that place been not like what it was before COVID.
Oh, I hadn't heard that.
Yeah, you don't go out.
I mean, but still, I work for the city. I don't know how I didn't hear about that because there
Yeah,
had already
what's
been,
called got grazed.
huh?
What's called got grazed?
Who's what you call it?
That guy you know. I don't know his name. I don't know his name, but I know you know him. I know you know him. But is the name cannot ring a bell. I will yeah, yeah. I was like, the name is not coming
So
in
wait,
my
what I just typed to you? That's the name.
yes. I
Oh,
couldn't
okay.
yeah,
Oh
yeah, that's what
no.
the name wasn't coming to me.
Let me wow, it is amazing. Every time.
I've been going to this new spot and that shit is like that. I like it. It's called Jackpot. I love it. But you know what I'm saying? It's a chill
Is
vibe.
that where you were last night that you were just talking about?
I went.
Oh.
I left the one place and then I went to Jackpot.
Where's Jackpot?
One is on Denby
There's
Boulevard. One is on
multiple.
Warwick. It's
Oh,
locations.
they got food?
No, they don't got food. They got
Tell me
stuff.
about the place with the food.
Right.
Telling me about all this stuff. I could smoke some hookah. Hell, I could buy a hookah. I mean, I could buy food too, but I want to eat. I want to share no damn hookah. Whatever. Okay. So what else is going on, ma'am?
So with me, so I took my licensure test, and I did not pass. I'm working on my language because at first I was saying I was failing. I had failed, and people was like, "Don't say it like that. You did not fail," but I did not pass. But anyhow,
Well, I mean,
um,
that's a better. You saying I did not pass it sounds more positive. Had you? Oh, I
yeah,
think you did. Well, when you told me you failed, I mean, I didn't think. Some people just really want to speak light and love to everything, and I
yeah,
love that. But sometimes, just let me express myself. Let me just say what I mean.
exactly. So yeah, and thank you to the person that corrected me and wants me to speak more positive.
I mean,
Shout
again, that's lovely. That is
to
truly.
you. But yeah, so I did not so I didn't pass. I got 96 questions correct. I needed 103 to pass. So it is what it is. Um I did have to be honest with myself though. And it was like, you ain't put A1 effort into it. You know what I'm saying? As far as studying, like I could have did much better with studying, but I was really having a tough time studying. Like not even like joking. Like I was like really thinking about going to a psychiatrist to get some medicine. Like I really was
Oh,
struggling.
you couldn't focus.
Right, I couldn't focus at
Ah.
all, and so I actually had to take a week off of work to study, like really study, like I needed to study. So I took the week off. So honestly, I probably studied the best studying I did was for 4 days because before that I was doing like studying here and there, but I wasn't. I would look at something for 30 minutes and then be over it. Like I really wasn't getting, you know what I'm saying? Because I'd be like, oh, you know what? And I get sidetracked really easily. So yeah, I was struggling with that. So that, you know what I'm saying? So basically, but now I know the expectations, which is good. I know what to expect, what's on the test. Like I feel like I did good with studying, but I just feel like I focused on a lot of information that I didn't need to. I gave a lot more time to one topic, one subject, a particular subject that I could have put effort into another subject about so I'm just gonna take it again. I'm not tripping. The only thing I was really tripping about is because the fact that I was supposed to be getting a car as a you passed. So my only
To
thing is
yourself or somebody was gonna get you a car?
no, I was gonna get a car, but somebody was helping me get a car if I passed. Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
I mean,
But I mean, the
I mean,
offer still
I'm
stands.
responsible for the payment, so huh?
I mean, but the offer still stands. You just
I'm
doesn't.
not sure if the offer still stands because the incentive was if you pass your test your first time, I get you, up get a car. So I don't know if the offer still stands. I haven't even asked him, so I'm not sure.
Have you
Um,
been looking at cars?
no,
Oh, I've
not
been
not
looking.
not since when I had the incident when my car kept breaking down.
I've been looking at cars lately, and it's fun, but
I don't
you
know about
know,
it being fun. It made me depressed because I'm like, when the fuck did cars get this damn high?
well,
When I got my car
in
and when I got out of
2009.
college, no, when I got out of college,
I mean, that's 2012. And you got 2009, and you got an Altima. Are you looking at other?
oh,
Are you
my
looking?
car is out of 2009.
What year's your car?
My Ultimate is a 2010 or a 2000. Hold on, I'm trying to think because I don't
Because
even.
1 year.
Hold on, when did I get my car? 2000. No, it's a 2000. No, well, maybe it is
Okay,
now.
mine is a 2009. So, but I may have got yours confused because I know somebody else that has the same body style as yours, and hers was a 2009.
Maybe okay, so maybe it's a 2010, and I got it in 2013. Maybe that's what it was.
Well, I
I
mean,
still
so
don't remember, but I still don't remember cars being that damn high.
I mean, but well, I think, okay, for me. So for me, I know the difference is I'm looking at completely different cars. Like that's what the biggest shock has been for me is that like my car payment when I got my car was $160. But also I got a very much older car. I got a 2009 and 2015 because I wanted that coupe and they had discontinued them. And as an Altima, I am looking at a completely different class of cars. So that's the biggest thing for me. So I mean, are you looking
No,
at other Altimas and like cars? Or are you looking at a different class of
I'm
cars like
not
I
looking at
am?
Ultimates because I want an SUV. So no, I haven't been looking
I'm
at.
looking at SUVs, but I'm looking at like Audis and BMWs and stuff like that. Is that what you're looking at too? Similar type things?
I want a Jeep, so no.
Well,
I pretty
Jeeps are
much
high
know what
too.
they are, but I pretty much know what I want. I want a Jeep.
Oh, but Jeeps, well, I looked at Jeeps. The only reason I've counted out Jeeps is because with Jeeps, because they are made for they're made for like off-road driving and stuff. A lot of them come with basic things. And I'm really into like technology and stuff. And there's certain things I want, like connections. And to get that kind of stuff is high.
Right.
But Jeeps are
But
high.
I think what you're saying is you looking at when I went looking for cars, I was just looking. You know what I'm saying? So at that point, it was kind of like I'm just looking like on the car lot, and I'm like, when car. So I really didn't go with a plan of this is what I want. Now I know I want a Jeep. But I'm saying when I went car looking when my car first broke down, I was like, damn, cars is high. Like I was just looking aimlessly, like at everything. But I was looking at I still was like looking more at SUVs, if
Right.
anything. But I wasn't looking at like certain brands for anything. I just was looking like, okay, this is how much, and then I like I guess trying to gauge of like, okay, this is this much, and how much do you want to spend, or how much do you want
Yeah.
your car payment to be, or like all that type of stuff. Like if I didn't save for a down payment, like what would I ask the bank for the loan? Like I think I was doing that more so, if anything. So that's why I was just like, oh, cars high as hell. I don't remember cars being that damn high. but
Well,
I get what you're
you're
saying.
older
Like
now and you're
I
looking at
didn't look at
different
an Ultima
cars.
though. No.
Yeah, you're
Mhm.
looking at different cars. I mean, SUVs in general are just higher.
But see, I think you are one of those women that are rare. Cause like maybe because like even with you when you got your car, like you did research and stuff, girl.
No, I didn't.
Did you? I thought you like
Mm-mm.
did research on the car before you got it.
No, I just knew that I wanted an Ultima Coupe because I liked the way they looked. I told my daddy he
Oh,
found
so
it.
you
That
didn't
was
like
it.
research like prices or nothing like that.
My daddy found my car. I was
Oh,
like, Daddy, this is the type of car that I want. First of all, I wasn't even planning on getting a car because my dad at that time, yeah, it was before. Was you well? It was, at that time, my daddy was still working on was working on my car when I had my Maxima, all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And it was I'll never forget, it was like Memorial Day weekend. It was hot as hell outside. And he had to change something on my car and it wore him out. And that Monday he told me, "You are getting a new car." I told him what I
Okay.
wanted and he started looking for it.
And he
I didn't
found
do
it.
any
Okay.
the research. Even this at this point, this is the most research I've ever done in regards to getting a car. My dad has always found my cars. He
Gotcha.
just told me,
Okay.
"Here, this is a good one, whatever, whatever."
Gotcha. Okay. Because I know, like, I just feel like women just don't be knowing shit.
Yeah, I mean, I still don't. Like
I mean,
even now.
more of my story, what I was getting to was like, I
Oh
don't
yeah,
know.
yeah, no, I can still agree with that. Like even
Yeah.
now, Michael, like I have a certain body style. Like I want an SUV that looks like an SUV. To me, a lot of SUVs look like vans.
Yeah.
They look like vans. And so that's my biggest thing. Like I want an SUV that looks like an SUV. I kind of want like a big body SUV. And so that's the biggest thing. So really I just tell Michael like what I like, the way something looks. He
Mm-hmm.
just shows me pictures. I'm still not really doing research.
Okay. Yeah, and that's the person that was helping me. Like, that's the same thing. Like, as far as like, he like, well, what you want? So like, the car that he actually showed me, I feel like it was foreign. I don't know what it was. It wasn't a Jeep. It was foreign. I mean, it was foreign as far as like, it might have been a BMW. I don't know. But he was like, this, like, basically trying to help me,
Yeah.
because I'm just like, cars ain't my thing. Like, long
Yeah.
as I put the key in and that motherfucker start, I'm good. Like, I don't even be knowing like all that extra. It's just not my
I,
thing. But now I'm just like, I deserve a good car. Like, I
yeah.
work hard. Like, I deserve. But then of course I'm having the whole battle with also, because I mean, at some point it's like, oh, but do you want to get a house? I just be all over the
And if
place.
you want to get a house, you should get the house before you get the car, preferably.
Right.
But then
Right.
it also depends. If you're going to get a car and not get another house for another year or two, it's not as big of a thing. But it
Right.
just isn't ideal to get a house. I mean, get a car right before you get a car. I mean, right,
Right.
get a car right before you get a house.
And that's what my cousin was like, I got my car the day that I closed. Like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, I got my car the month after I closed. Like after you close on that house, I think my realtor told me, wait, I closed on a Friday. He said, hey, wait 2 or 3 days for the paperwork to get to the courts and then do what you want. I got my car, not a month, I'll take it back. I closed in March. I got my car in August.
okay, okay.
But I
Yeah.
mean, like I said, it's just
Tell me,
whatever you want after.
yeah, so that's another thing. But yeah, so I'm just excited. I'm not excited to well, I had 2 weeks off work, so I'm in a really good space as far as
I
2 weeks
can't tell
off.
when you're off work or on work. Because they
Right.
all look the same.
Nobody does.
They'd all
But,
be looking the
but
same
yeah,
on Instagram.
right. So I'm excited to go, back or whatever.
You
But like,
excited to go
I
back to
had
work?
like, right, because I haven't been working, so I'm good. I'm in a good space to work now,
But you're
because I
still gonna
had
be working from
had a
home?
break. Huh?
Are you still gonna be working from home?
Oh
Or are
yeah,
you
yeah,
going back
yeah,
to work?
yeah, yeah. We just got assigned days. Let me tell you what's so funny, man. I be Lord Jesus. I be all over the place. So it's so funny that so I had 2 weeks off, but I had to work Friday. That was my first day back to work. Friday was late. Was late. I was supposed to be working 6 in the morning. I got there at 9. I said,
Okay.
oh. So then,
Okay.
right.
That's extreme.
What the thing about it is, I thought I was supposed to be there at 9. I don't know if somebody's changed the schedule. Like, when I got
Oh.
there at 9, the lady was like, "Oh, I just thought something was wrong with you, and
Oh, but you thought you okay. I
right."
thought you knew and
No,
you
no, no,
just
no, no, no,
okay.
no, no. I thought I was supposed to be there at 9, but I was supposed to be there at 6. So when I
Oh,
got
okay.
there at 9, they was like, "Oh, we don't need you no more." So I went home. So I didn't work Friday either.
Okay.
So I was like, oh, all right, I'm gone. Bye bye. So I just be in my own little la la land, doing my own little la la thing. It's so crazy too. The world is just so small. I really wanted, so so I want your opinion on this. Well, it's a whole bunch of things I can come up with an opinion. You get your opinion about. One thing is that so so the world is small, like I said. I'm trying to figure out, is it um necessary, I guess, if a guy if a guy is talking to, I guess I should just give the story and then you can tell me. So the story is this guy. I had got his number off a dating app a while ago, and so had um one conversation, just one, text a little bit, whoop do it. Okay, so one of my friends was like, sent me a while ago too, sent me a picture of a guy. So she just sent me the picture like to be funny, like look at him, like, and I'm like laughing, ha ha he, going about my business. So I time passed, and at that point I had a conversation with a guy. Cool. Anywho,
A different guy or the same guy that she sent you a picture of?
well, that's the thing. I didn't know it was the same guy.
She sent you the picture because he wasn't looking well?
Yeah, she sent me the picture like, look at him, like he looks stupid.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm like, that's what I'm saying. Like, Anywho, I'm just sitting up there and I'm just like, talk, like, so I'm, recently we was in the car chopping it up, me and her chopping it up, boop, boop. And she get a phone call. So she like, hey, what's up? They like, oh, I don't know why I just noticed, but I think I used to talk to your friend. Like, my friend, your friend who? My friend who? How you know we friends? They're like, no, I seen it on social media. Y'all is friends. And so
friends.
So she like, well, I mean, who the person? So they say me, right? So
he calls while y'all are in the car together.
In the car together.
After you laughed at this man.
So I'm looking at her like, who is that? She say the name. I said, I don't know him.
I know you did.
I don't know him. I'm like, I don't know who that is. So he like, yeah, we let me tell you, we only talked once. Like, it ain't like that. Like, I ain't even see her.
What'd you bring it up for?
Huh?
No, what do you bring it up for?
Because he wanted to make it clear, crystal, that he's into her is what I'm assuming. Like, so I'm sitting up there like, I'm still like, yo, I don't know. She like, yo, I sent you a picture of him a few weeks back. I'm like,
well, why she send you the picture if she like him? If they talking?
The picture, because he looks stupid in the picture.
He just looks stupid in that picture, but she wasn't. Oh, okay.
He looks stupid in the picture, like.
Oh, okay. Like, oh, look, this. Okay.
Like, yeah, but I don't know if she like him. I said he likes her. I don't know how she feel about it.
Okay, you're right. Yeah, we don't want to put that on people. You're right.
Right. So I mean, there's no clarity there. I'm not sure, feelings or whatever. And I'm assuming he like her. For him to do that, I'm assuming he never said that. I'm assuming too that he likes her for him to do that. Like you said, like, why you bring it up? So anyway, I'm like, dang, he said we talked one time. So I'm really trying to figure out who this is for them to say we talked on the phone once. Man, I go through my Instagram. I said, Varnell Hill? She said, I showed her the page. She said, that ain't his name. And I said, oh, well, that's what it say on Instagram, so I don't know. So then she like, but yeah, that's him though. So I'm like, oh shit. So I'm laughing. I said, yeah, we only talk one time. Man, ain't even nothing to talk about. Like, I don't know him, blah, blah, blah. I think this is hilarious. I go and call Kiara because I think this is the most funniest story ever. Kiara like, I said, yeah, his name Varnell Hill. I said, Varnell? She said, Hill? I said, oh, you know him too? She talks some no food. That's from Martin. So my dumb tail never even got. That's how much I did not talk to him.
Which character on Martin was he?
He's the one I think that used to like. I think he was what's the one that the dude that used to be on Living Color.
Which never mind. It's okay.
Well, and more of the story is I didn't even know his name, so that's how much we didn't talk. So I'm just wondering if anyone like.
But you on the phone calling him right now?
Yeah, I don't even. That's what I'm saying. Like, but my whole thought process is like, why he even do all that?
Yeah, yeah.
But I guess he's trying to save face, like in case like he came around, and then I saw. But I never see him. I never paid attention to this. Like I don't.
You didn't even recognize him in the picture that she sent.
So I was just like, dude,
men be doing too much. No, he was doing too much. He was doing too much.
He's
That's
the most.
if you know that's my friend. If I didn't bring up the fact that she told me y'all used to talk, she must ain't tell me, and it must not have been nothing. What you bringing it up to me for? Calling me like something's important. No, he doing too much.
Oh my god!
What's your fake name on Instagram? What in the world?
The fact that I thought that was his real name, and then the fact that I thought Kiara knew him is even more.
I would have thought it was his real name too. Cause
said Varnell Hill. I said, "Oh, you know him too." She was like, "Girl, that's a character."
I'm glad you called her, not me.
Bruh, I cracked up.
He was doing too much.
Woo! Between my life and these stories, I just be weak. It just be so much madness.
So much what?
Madness. I just be living. I am just living. That's it. That's all I can say. All I can say. I'm trying to get somebody to take me out the streets, but
girl, oh yeah, because your posts. When you made that one post about, oh my God, what did you put? You put something on Instagram in your stories about you wake up. Did you make a Christmas list? Whatever you put.
Oh, for my husband.
Michael sent me that. He said she's nuts. I said, leave my friend alone. That's why when you made that next post, that's why I tagged him. It was like, here she go again. He never does that. He said she's nuts.
I'm manifesting.
And I hadn't seen it. I just hadn't seen it. So when I got that message, I was like, what's he talking about? So yes,
manifesting.
When I got up there and you had this and you manifested something else that next day. I said, look, Mike, she back at it.
I am manifesting my husband. So I think that I'm trying to work on my verbiage and speaking more, like you said, positively, and being very optimistic in my thinking and more positive with my thinking. So I just feel like I know that marriage is a goal for me. So I'm just, trying to.
There's nothing wrong with it. I think it's great what you're doing. Manifest. Right. I mean, you can manifest to yourself a little more, but you're not out here looking like a nut. But be you, boo. But whoever your husband is will accept your nuttiness.
Right. And I think that people know that I'm nutty, so they just kind of keep scrolling. But I know one time one of my older like family members, they commented, it was like, your boy ass is coming. So I was like, maybe I need to chill because
that's what I'm saying. Like, you might want to save your manifesting for like Snap and Instagram, because I know your family is calling your mama like, Sharon, your daughter is
the mostest.
But no, definitely manifest. I would love for Michael to like hook you up with someone, but I mean, all his friends.
Yes, I'm good on that.
I would love one day I'm gonna get Michael to find you a nice gentleman. We're gonna go on a double date because I just want to be present. I just want to be there to see.
We're gonna see. I'm speaking positively. We're gonna double date for the wedding.
Oh, girl, I'm about to say we're getting married. Well, I meant what I said is let's see if y'all make it that far.
Right.
Now I like him and I like him for you. But I also, I know you. You're my friend. So, let's just see if y'all make it that far. I hope y'all do. I think we'll have a great time at the wedding if y'all do.
Yeah, he's bunches of fun.
I think we'll have a great time at the wedding if y'all do make it that far. But, the wedding is in January.
I know.
Hell, let's see if we can even. Well, let me not say that because I want my friend to be able to have her wedding. But COVID is shutting stuff down.
So what's some of this stuff? I'm trying to think. What? You said Tory Lanez.
What I put up here? Oh, it's so old. The people our listeners have moved on from that. But unless you just want to give your opinion on it.
I like the album.
I did not listen to the album.
Yeah.
I thought it was distasteful.
Oh, probably so. Distasteful, definitely. I can definitely side with
you. You can agree that it was distasteful. Okay.
Yeah. Like, at some point, yeah, if I was shot or just hurt, I don't want nobody to make a freaking song about it.
Right.
Like,
An album.
you know what I'm saying? But I am one that separate. Well, and with this case, you can't. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I still listen to Chris Brown. I still listen to R. Kelly. I just think what they do in their personal life, I don't really give a rat's ass about.
Yeah,
Um,
I still listen to Chris Brown. I don't listen to R. Kelly.
yeah, so I just feel like I separate the art from the artist. That's just me. But he actually put what the hell he did in a damn song. So I don't know how much separating you can actually do from that, because I mean, he tells the damn story. But I like Tory Lanez though, for real. I like his music. So I listen to it all the strength for that. Am I gonna play it all the damn time? No. Like, I
Well,
think
that
I
doesn't
listen
like an
to it.
album to play all the time. Who wants to replay listening to it?
No, it's other songs up there too, though. But yeah, I mean, I think it's
Isn't the
like a
majority of the
few.
album kind of relating to it though, or no? Is it one song that's about it, or are there multiple instances that is brought up or mentioned?
It the specific incident is one song, but he has other songs talking about like things surrounding it. Like, he got a song basically like coming at like what's the basketball player
Oh, yeah, I
name?
heard that. Yeah,
Kalani and stuff like that. That's a different
yeah.
song. Then he got like he got a song like talking about you. Like, if you listen to the words, it'll be like you could like, oh, he talking about her. And that's not about the incident, but he's like talking
Yeah, he's
about
still,
her.
yeah.
Yeah. So all of that, yeah. So I definitely, if somebody said, oh, I'm not listening to it, I definitely wouldn't be like, oh my gosh, why not? Like, I totally get it, but me personally, yes, I listen to it, and
Yeah, I just thought it was distasteful.
it very very distasteful. Like,
Like you could have been said something without wasting.
honestly, I think a lot of things are distasteful. So yeah, that definitely is one. Like, I think I kind of got into it with my grandma, just about being distasteful around the same thing. Like, as far as like, if somebody borrow money from you and you coming back asking for it, like, I'm like, that's tacky to me. Like, to me, that's tacky. They know they owe you. You don't got to keep bringing it up each time. Like, so when you gonna get my money? Like, you doing too much. You shouldn't have gave it to somebody. If you feel like that about it, don't give them the money. Like, don't give
I
it.
agree with that, but I don't.
If I'm gonna keep asking you for it, because at some point, you owe me money. Like, you owe me money. I don't gotta keep
But
asking
do you
for it.
agree they should ask for it at all, or do you just feel like they mention it once or twice, and then after that it's like let it go? Like, I
I,
don't think there's anything wrong with
I
asking
don't even
for it.
think twice. I think once. If somebody bring it up once, like, when you gonna get my money back? I mean, yeah, that's, you know what I'm saying, like, because also too, like, if somebody need the money, I get it. Uh, but I think it's my grandmother specifically. Sitting on racks. Like, come on, stop. Like,
Yeah,
it be like, you know what I'm saying. Like, I just think, yeah, I mean, I think situations are situations though. Like, if
yeah,
somebody really not doing good and they let you borrow, of course they gonna keep asking. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
They like, I
Like I
didn't
gave it to you
give.
to help you, but I need it back.
Right,
Yeah,
but
okay.
yeah, I think because of the fact that my grandma is like,
You know that
girl,
she's doing well. She's
right,
like
like,
she good.
you just being tacky.
Like yeah, like
Distasteful.
just don't lend it out if you know that you want it back. Yeah, no. Okay, I can
Right.
go with that.
And then in front, and then also too, it's a way about going about, like, she was like asking people about money and she in front of other people. I just feel like it's
Oh yeah,
kind of
no.
like you like embarrassing them. You don't even know if they want their business to be out like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So definitely Tory Lanez was distasteful.
No, yeah, no.
Tacky,
I can see that. I can understand that.
tacky as fuck. Like, it is what it is. But yeah, I just got it too. I don't like that. I don't like certain moves that people be making. Right. And so he shouldn't have did that. Like, it is traumatized. Like, you got to think about situations that re-traumatize people. And so
Well,
that's very re-traumatizing.
well, and then they said, and then also he released the album after the grand jury, the news about them not in oh the lack of indictments on the cops that killed Breonna Taylor too.
I don't think, well, he said why he did. The
I mean,
devil.
I can understand that you might have a plan. You might have an intention of, oh, I'm gonna do this date, but sometimes you got to adjust.
But I don't even think that was in his. I mean, I don't see no interlining with that. I mean, those being connected. I think honestly too, and that got on my nerves. I think that the Stallion and Breonna Taylor in the same sentence is ridiculous. Like they're I don't I mean to me it makes no sense. Breonna Taylor was killed by police officers in her house. She was shot by her friend. Like it's not one and the same. Like if that's the case, y'all gonna put everybody in the same sentence as far as like everybody that's been shot. Like no, that's not the same situation. Like so, I don't think that
Well, I can understand that those two
doing that.
situations are different, but I think the overall thing is that a lot of the overall feelings that black women don't feel protected by anyone, by cops, by black men, by a lot of people. So it's like regardless of who shot each person, it's just the overall thing that it seems like black women are never protected. And so even with that, you shot a black woman and then bad news came out about a black woman. I just feel, well, I mean, first off, it's PR in general. I don't understand, why they would be like, oh yeah, this is a good idea to make this album in general. But even if, it wasn't his malintention, to me, the job of a PR person or is like, you still got to think about things that don't necessarily align. So
Right.
even if he's like, that my intention wasn't to do this, you have to think about like, okay, even though I'm already doing a distasteful album and putting it out, maybe
Mhm.
it's not the best thing for me to also put it out after, people are feeling down about some other bad news that came out. Even if they don't necessarily go together to him or to other people, it's still just like, and maybe I should hold off just in good taste to put out my bad taste.
Right. Right.
So
Right.
I can see both sides. I didn't make the connection either, but as people were mentioning it, like, this is like bad timing, I was like, well, I could definitely see that.
It's never good timing. I mean, honestly, it's never good timing. So that's why I'm just like, is he just shouldn't have did it? Because
Well,
it's
no,
never
now
going to
that
be.
I agree. Like, I
Yeah,
don't think
it's
he.
never going to be a good time. I honestly think I don't know what space will we ever be in with him
Well,
now.
I don't even know. I don't think it's not even that he necessarily did it because people make music about whatever. My whole thing is he had ample time to make statements or to say something, but for you to like hold it for like your album to be an exclusive, to me, just that was the biggest tacky part. Like, of course, like had he already made a statement and he'd already kind of addressed it, and then it's like, this is my art that I'm putting out, that's one thing. But like he like kind of kept quiet, and then you're putting out this album like, hey, if you want to hear what happened, listen to my album. It's like you're trying to like monetize somebody's pain, and it's not like you're just expressing yourself. You are literally doing this for the purpose of, this is my statement so y'all can go listen.
Right.
That's what I think was the overall tackiness. Like him doing it, I mean, it's distasteful, yes, but him necessarily doing it is just the fact that he used it as his statement. He knew people were going to use that as what happened and blah, blah, blah. So yeah, I ain't really been listening to him, even though a song did come on my playlist the other day that sounded like a bop. And I had to say, dang, that sounded like Tory Lanez. And I looked and I said, well, not today.
Oh, well,
I don't know.
um,
Because I hadn't heard it before. I hadn't heard it before. I just was cleaning or doing something. I was like, this sounds like Tory Lanez. And I looked and it was. I mean, the song was halfway over, but I hit next.
yeah. I know what else I've been trying to make an effort to do is just educate myself about stuff because I know like the what was going on in Nigeria, I didn't understand.
Oh,
I
yeah. No, I
didn't
had
understand.
to.
Yeah, so I had to like look at you like like I'm just like people just be I don't know if people just be posting stuff like just because I just feel like I'm like oh maybe they really but I had to research because I'm like I didn't know what was going on with that.
Well, I've
It's
appreciated the
hard.
posts. There's several pages that I follow. A lot of them like have like on their Instagram, they're doing like the slides where it's like, everything you need to know or like what's really going on in Nigeria. And then like, it gives you the bullet points so that you can kind of get a better understanding. So I've
Hmm.
been like, I was able to like look at some of those. I'm like, oh, okay. And then, Twitter is the where the real and the raw live. So a lot of information is there too.
Yeah, you know what? I didn't even think about Twitter.
Oh yeah, Twitter. That's where I saw about it first. Was on Twitter.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, just trying to educate myself on different things like that. That definitely necessary. Definitely. Let me see what else you have up here.
You got up here about
I don't want
that,
to talk about that. That was old. Yeah, I know. I
but
think
the
we.
pink
Oh, I had that up there.
actor on the pink, but I don't know what actor you talking about.
The one that's old too. So like basically,
Oh, I know so. Everything up here.
the, the actor that on the pink, the one that he is see murder. Like could you date
Oh,
somebody? Basically, I guess like when we just talking about the art and the artistry, like separating that. Basically, could you date somebody that is acting as could you date somebody that is a gay character? But you know what? I was
is
just
he
having
gay? I mean, do we know if
he's a gay character, but he's not gay in real
he's not
life.
gay in real life? Oh, okay.
Um, he actually I don't know, I don't believe he's married. I believe he's engaged. Like his fiance and stuff is like on his page and stuff like
Oh,
that.
that's nice.
And she's a pretty black woman, and then he also like got pictures of his son. But um, I was also having a conversation with somebody just recently, and it was just discussing how lately it just seemed like everything got is has a lot of I guess homosexual
I've
things,
noticed that.
like is in that are like, and I think we was looking at oh gosh, what was I looking at? Lovecraft Country.
Oh, yes. I haven't
So
seen the finale, but yeah.
oh, I ain't even got that far.
Oh,
I'm on season. I'm on the first episode. So
oh.
you know when they're in the guys getting fellatio
Mhm.
head, he getting head in the alleyway or
Mhm.
something. And so that's what brought sparked that conversation, because he like where that scene come from. Like
Well, that I can't tell you that uh more you find out more about that.
later.
There's kind of a reason in the first episode. It's like what they do, it is like okay, but like you find out a little bit more about that.
Okay.
um but I mean, I do agree. It was something that someone I saw that had commented, and they had said, I want to try to get the gist of it, but pretty much they were saying how it's starting to seem like gay characters now are starting to become like predictable, like, or like tokens in shows now. Just
Mm-hmm.
like some shows you see, they always got to have like a black person in there. Like it's starting to become like that. Like it's starting to seem less genuine when you see like these gay characters. It's starting to seem like they just putting a gay character or a gay couple in every show because it's like a checklist now,
Mm,
versus it being like a genuine like storyline. And I could
gotcha.
kind of see that. And I forgot what it was, but they said something about like, same with black people, like, there'll be all white cast and you got that one black person that they like throw in there
Mm-hmm.
because just like, oh, we need inclusivity, stuff like that. And I mean, I
Right.
could see that because I mean, it is like that. It's like every show now is guaranteed. It's guaranteed, and of course, I understand. Representation. Homosexual
Mm-hmm.
or members of the LGBTQIA plus. I want to say that's
Oh
it,
my gosh, it got that long now, girl. Don't give me the lie.
but
I didn't know it was all of that. I thought
I
it was.
can
I thought it was
understand them
cute.
wanting to be represented, but it is like every single show. It's like it's almost like it's like a check, just
Uh-huh.
like black folks make sure they in there's a check.
It's just yeah. So I just but the act I think certain scenes like I'm like see murder in some of his scenes I'd be like dog ain't no way
And
ain't
that's
no
the thing.
way
Some of the stuff is like I don't want to see straight folks doing it. Like
right
I don't want to see like some of it in general is just too graphic. In,
right
in my opinion, it's
right
not even about who they with. It's like this show is
no but I'm
about
saying
X, Y, and Z.
acting
Why
I'm
we
just
gotta see
speaking
them
about
naked?
yeah so you speaking about just seeing it and I'm thinking I'm speaking about like dating somebody I'd be like oh my gosh I can't even look past like
Yeah,
visual
yeah. No, I can see that
but
because
I
Uncle
get what you're
Clifford
saying like
was
I guess TV in general has became more sexual and like
yes.
it's a lot of yeah.
Even with Power, like even watching Power, not the new Power though.
Perfect
Like
example.
this show is
When
about
method man is having
drugs
sex,
and
yeah,
killing. Why are we seeing Tasha titties and Lala titties and Angela titties? It's
right.
about drugs and murder and stuff. What I didn't need the
Because when
sex.
method man just had sex, that one scene, I was
That
like,
looked awkward. Why are y'all couldn't just tell us they were dating?
mm-mm.
Why y'all just showed y'all just showed us them in the bed after they had sex? We didn't need to. It's just everywhere. It's everywhere.
It is. It is.
And then you got the lady that's a sex addict on the show, and she's still fucking.
Right. Makes no goddamn sense.
Like, my gosh. Whew. Okay, what else did you put up here, honey?
I don't know. I know one thing I got. So with dating, right? This is another dating. These are crazy. What are the views on dating separated men? So they're married but separated.
What am I watching in some? Oh, it's not something I'm watching. You know, I don't know. I have looked at that. And especially when, like, you know, we're not even just talking about like just regular dating, like people be in full-fledged relationships with people that are still married but they're separated.
Yes.
And I understand why they feel like it's okay, because, you know, clearly they are no longer in a relationship together. And, you know, you can, and most of the time for women, even when we are still technically in a relationship, we've been and checked out and we're not really there anymore. So like I can understand why they feel like it's okay, but I'm still just thinking like, y'all are still vowed before the Lord. Y'all can't wait. Like y'all can't wait until like it's final.
Not vowed before the Lord. Well, also the process of divorce is not as easy. I mean,
I think it depends.
Well, I thought you had to be separated for a year.
I think you do and stuff, but I mean, I think you do, but
fair for somebody not to date for a year just because I've decided like I'm really done. But then it's a possibility that they go back. I know people that have went back.
Yeah. I just think, you know, I guess, so this is me. Like I said, I've never experienced that, but to me, like, you know, marriage is, you know, I mean, clearly marriage is like, you know, a deep connection and stuff. Like maybe you should take a little bit of time after, you know, your marriage dissolves to maybe chill. Yeah, you know, to maybe chill and wait for your divorce to be finalized and process that, because that is still a process. Like you are, it's a process. You know, you need to process that. It may be going on like dates just to like socialize. I mean, but going on dates maybe. But like to be in a full-fledged, like you got a boyfriend and a husband, I just think that's a lot.
That's a lot. But you know what's even funny? I was talking to a homeboy that's really going through this, so that's why it came to my man. But even so, I had somebody tell me something that had me so weak. The same person. So he like, yeah, so he's dating, clearly, and he's separated. And he's just talking, and so he was just like, yeah, man, like I don't know what be up with these girls or whatever. And so I'm like, what you mean? He was like they be like falling in love, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not on that. And I'm like, okay. And so then
they're looking for
no, this was gonna take me for a loop. So I'm just like, okay. So I'm like, well, you obviously, you know what I'm saying, y'all having sex, and you know, what would you expect? If you keep having sex with somebody multiple times, they're not gonna have any feelings.
spending time together.
Right. I'm like, sex is the exchange of powers. Of course, there's going to be some type of intimacy, like some type of feeling there. Like that's just
y'all keep doing it, yeah.
So he was just like, man, I want to just show you something. I'm like, what? I'm like, yo, don't show me no dick pics. I know you're not trying to show me a dick pic to prove like I shouldn't make bitches go crazy because my dick ain't that good. I say, you know what? People not wrapped too tight around.
Is that what he did?
That's what he did. That's what he did.
I don't understand. Walk me through it. He showed you a picture of his penis
to prove to me that his dick shouldn't be making women want to be with him.
Okay, well, for one, I haven't men
been telling us for years.
Men have been telling us for years, you know, it don't matter the size as long as I know what to do. Like y'all been telling us this as long as I know what to do with it. And I mean, he could give good head. And even putting all that aside, if they like you, they're gonna like your wet penis. Like if they like you.
This shit up. I cannot make this shit up. I'm sorry. I just can't. Man, I have so many stories about the dumbest shit I go through on it. But I am in love with somebody, so I try to keep it PG. But listen, when
Who? Wait, what? Who was in
I
love
told,
with somebody?
I told him, and he said, "Girl, goodbye."
Your double date? Your date for a double date?
Yes, he tried to say he don't love me back. It's cool. No, he no, that's not what happened. But anywho, the thing about it
How
is
you gonna drop bombs like that and then want us to move forward?
because the thing about it is, why would you show me your penis to
Do you be
prove?
telling this man that you love that your friends be showing you they penis pictures?
No, and he don't listen to the podcast, so we're good.
Yeah, watch this will be the episode he listened to. This will be the episode he listened to.
Like, homeboy, come on now, stop it. Stop.
Yeah,
Look, I was like, that tattoo on your chest is ugly. He said, so you ain't even pay no mind. I said, next. I don't have
what you letting them know? It like you were right. It ain't nothing to worry about. But I mean, but still, like just because you don't have a big showy penis, I mean, what does that have to do with the girl liking you?
But you know what? He thinks that I'm stupid. I'm
He
not.
probably wanted you to hype
You
him up.
wanted me to see. First off, most if you're either a grower or a shower. So if you are a shower, you are proud of your manhood. He wanted me to see and be like, oh my God, let me ride it. Let me get on it.
Oh, so it wasn't a bad penis.
It wasn't.
Oh yes, he just wanted you to hype his head up.
Or either he just wanted me to say, oh wow. Well, and I gave him what he wanted. I'm like, oh yeah, I've seen bigger. Like, yeah. Like the fuck?
I mean, I've never seen a penis and was like, I gotta give me some of that. Like it's a body part. It's like it's a body part. Just looking at a penis doesn't turn me on. And maybe there are some girls out there that it does.
Right.
But I'm not like and at this point, well, I was about to say we're grown. I mean, we're still grown. I mean, clearly I'm looking at one penis. But like when you're old enough and you like it's a penis. Every man has one. Big whoop. Like you showed me that and thought I was gonna swoon.
Like
it's a penis. Just like women and boobs.
And then of course it's like, well, we friends, and he like, I mean, yeah, I know we friends. So I'm like, so
yeah, no, he was hoping that he was hoping. Nigga.
He's
corny. That was corny. Cause sir, put that away. They wasn't that the name of one of our episodes before. Oh, it was something. Put that away. You had to tell somebody to put that away. Like who cares? It's be quite honest. I'd rather look at boobs than a penis. Like boobs, actually, they look different. They can look nice. Like when you see a nice set of boobs, like girl, your boobs look good. A penis is a penis. Who cares? Who cares? Who cares?
Then I got another story too. This is a whole nother story. This so I went to a kickback the night I failed the test. Like my friends, like, let's go out, let's go party. I'm like, cool. So
hey, look, you ain't have to fail. I mean, you didn't have to not pass the test to do
that. Right. True. So I go out, woo, blast. Okay. I'm just sitting there. So of course she's sitting up there chopping it up to a guy. So I'm just, on my phone, in my zone, blah, 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 drinking, doing my thing. This guy keeps talking to me. So he just like keep talking like little side thing, come back, little side thing, come back. Like, okay, cool, whatever. So I, entertain in between me on the phone, not really paying no mind. So my friend ends up asking, hey, how old are you? He's like,
I can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
Oh, I can hear you now. I don't know what my computer did, but okay, I can hear you now. You have to back up though.
So,
you went out, your friend was on her phone chopping up with some guy.
No, I was on my phone.
Yeah.
And so I was a kickback. So there was a guy there that kept like, he would come and talk to me every so often, I guess to entertain me, because my friend was being entertained by another guy.
I like those. They just want to talk to you and they'll bother you too much.
Right. So my friend ends up asking the guy, how old are you? He like, why you ask that? And he was like, I'm old enough. And then I'm like, I was like, well, I think she's asking because you sound young. He was like, what you mean I don't sound educated? I said, that's not what I said. I said, you talk young. Like I can tell by I can, yes, by the
The
way
fact
that
that
his
he didn't
conversation.
understood what you meant by knowing what young sounds like means that he ain't old enough to hear somebody that sound young.
Right. So I'm like, okay, all right. I'm like, all right. So I just leave it alone. Anywho, we still like talk a little bit, whatever. Talk. I'm talking to other people there. I'm just doing whatever. So anyway, I'm so involved in my phone though. In between that I don't even see that he leave. Like he like gives his goodbyes and he leaves. So we like, okay, cool. He leaving. He comes back.
This the young
I'm
boy that
just
was
in it.
talking to you, or the young boy that was talking to her?
The young boy that was talking to me.
Okay.
He leaves. The guy she talking to not young. So he comes back and so he just drops his phone in front of me and was like, I ain't gonna hold you. I just want your number. I bust out laughing. I'm like,
I know
oh,
you lying.
exactly. I'm like, oh, and at this point, other people in the kickback are now looking at us. So I'm like, and so he was like, I mean, we both grown. Is either yes or no. So I
What
said,
was that to
oh,
you?
yeah. So I said, oh, shoot, here you go. We'll take your phone back.
He was trying to prove that he won't sound young. He thought he sounded grown then.
Right. Or he was trying to prove, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is type shit. So I was like, oh, let me, because I ain't interested. Like, so
Let me
then,
not hold you.
right. So then the guy that's talking to my friends, like, oh my gosh, like you shouldn't have did that. That was messed up. That dude left and came back. Like that was a bold move. You gonna play him like that in front of people?
He played
First off,
himself.
exactly. I didn't tell you to come do. You didn't. You came slide all this time talking. Why would you then make it a big scene? You made it a scene. I didn't make it a scene. So, but at that point, what if you try to shoot your shot? There's a chance the ball may not go in. That's the chance you take when you shoot a shot.
And if you were on your
So,
phone, you were probably obviously disinterested. You probably didn't give him
hello.
any vibes
You
that you were
saved your.
interested.
I'm like, I said, but what you wanted me to give him my number so then like I was gonna play him afterwards because I'm not gonna hit him back.
So I could block him.
I'm like, dudes be trying to say, like, I was like, one thing about me, I am a female that approaches men. You know what I'm saying? Which is sometimes not a good thing, but like, I just think that, and I've been rejected before. I'm just like, it happens. Like, I don't understand. He was just like, he made it seem like, damn, you teaching him, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm teaching him, like, that was a lesson for me to teach him because he's young.
The hell, his mama?
Right, like, oh, he gonna remember this, you know what I'm saying? Because I come to find out he was 23, 24.
He was young.
I'm 30 years old. The fuck? I'm gonna do it.
What you gonna do with that?
Play. Not even that. Nothing. Nah, I wasn't interested at all. Like, I'm just like, dog, like, quit it. But I was just like, I don't understand what I mean, I get that people don't want to be rejected, but it's also like that's the chance you take.
Well, not only that, had he come at you differently, his rejection could have been a lot better.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
he could have just said, like, hey, I'm interested. You probably would have been like, oh, well, you might would have said, oh, well, I'm in love with somebody.
Woo!
But, like, he put himself out there like that. That would have, ugh. Yeah, no, I would have been irritated. Especially you minding your business on your phone, not trying to bother nobody, letting your friend talk to who she want to talk to. You just out happy to be out there. I know you was on the hookah. I know you had been drinking. You was in a good place just vibing.
Right, and he came. Here you come.
Here you come.
So bullshit.
No, that's okay. He learned a lesson. He just ain't learned. It just ain't learned the way he wanted to.
Man, that joke was so funny. I was like, you got to be kidding me. People crazy, man. Crazy times we live in. Yeah, oh, are you doing anything for Halloween?
You know what? One of my friends is having something at her house in the backyard because you know me.
Mm.
I'm gonna go, but I don't know what it is exactly. Like she's a little bit older. She's a little bit older. She's like grown. I mean, I know we're grown, but like she's a little bit older. She told
Mm.
myself she gonna have like a catering demonstration and stuff. I said, what is is a like, what are you doing, an expo at your house? Like, what is this? Like, what?
Mm.
So I'm gonna go to that. But that's pretty much it. Let's see. Next week, Saturday will be time for me to wash my hair again.
Oh
It's time for
God.
me to wash my hair again.
Yeah.
That's like
Every
my Saturday or Sunday thing.
yeah. I
Are you
was
doing
going.
anything? You getting
I
dressed
was.
up?
I was going to Atlanta, but I'm not going. Well, I was asked to go. Let me change my verbiage. I was asked to go to Atlanta. I'm not going. And I got invited to a Halloween party today. I don't think I'm going. I ain't too sure about that.
What in the world?
And I don't really like holidays. I had that conversation with somebody too.
I thought we
Holidays,
talked about it. I thought we talked about it before.
yeah, like I like if we some people like holidays, like they're into them. Christmas, Easter, everything. Like, man, only thing I like is my birthday. Everything else can
Yeah,
kick rocks. Like, I really don't
that's
be.
that's kind of that's how I feel.
Yeah,
And
maybe I need kids. You think it's because you don't have kids, or what? Do you think you'll be into holidays if you have children?
I don't know, but even the thought of that now, I just hear like cha-ching, cha-ching. Like you have kids, and it's like you gotta spend a lot of money.
Right.
You
Or
gotta
like
spend
you gotta
money,
you gotta take them.
right? Then yeah, like even for this year, like for Christmas, I kind of want to tell Mike like, let's pass this year, cause like how we are, like the new PlayStation is coming out, so like we're getting that. That's high. Like we're both getting one, so it's like, let's skip Christmas this year.
You know what? She playing.
Me or your mama?
Hello. I'm coming, Ma. I'm coming. I'm about to leave. Okay. I'm about to leave now. Bye bye.
Ooh, okay, so let's wrap this up. So,
My mama is
so
serious about this food.
well, it ain't like you ain't hungry. I know you could eat. So, real quick, so Jasmine, she don't got a bay.
Nope.
She ain't got no. Even if she do got a dating tip, she'd already talked a lot about dating this
I don't have
episode.
no tip.
Killer hair combo for me. That would be Wetline Extreme and the Shea Moisture curl enhancing smoothie. They go together really, 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 really well. I used something else the other day that worked really, really well, but I don't see it, so say that for another time.
Hmm.
Tech tip. What I got up here is old. Oh no, I will give this. So with the new operating system with iOS 14, you've seen that people been like decorating their home screens or like changing their icons and stuff.
Yeah. How you do that?
Well, before I tell you how to do it, keep in mind that that's going to drain your battery significantly.
Oh, okay.
So I know people looking at like, oh my God, that looks so cute. That looks really nice. I want to do that. But it's going to make your battery drain faster.
Hmm.
And I mean, for people like, well, no, my phone dies all the time and I don't even have that. So just keep that in mind. Before you do that, I can send you videos showing you how to do it. But just
Hmm.
keep in mind, it's gonna drain your battery. Because what it is you're going, it's like a shortcut. So like you have to go, it's opening one app to open before it opens the other app, and it's just gonna drain your battery. So keep that in mind before you decide to
Mm.
do it.
Okay.
And
I
then
know.
I did order the new iPhone because I still have my iPhone 10. So I've had this phone for 3 years. And Verizon, I am so happy I left Sprint. I mean, it's just really the best thing I could have ever did. So Verizon for my 3-year-old phone, they're giving me like $400 for it. So even with me getting a new phone, I'm still not paying the full retail price and all that stuff. So it should be here. It'll be here like Tuesday, I think it said. I didn't know that it was coming from China. I don't know why I thought Apple stuff was gonna come from. I don't know why I thought it was gonna come from California. I've never ordered a phone directly from Apple before though. Like when I got this phone, I ordered it from Sprint, and then before that we used to go to the store to get our phones. I used to go to the store to get your new phone though.
Hmm.
So I ordered it, so my new phone will be here. I'm excited because it's gonna be it'll be bigger than this one. I got I didn't get the Pro. You got a Pro, don't you? Oh no. Which one you got?
11. I got the 11
But you
Pro.
didn't get the Pro Max.
Uh-uh.
You just got because the 11 is bigger. So my phone is smaller. My phone is smaller than your phone is, but the new phone is bigger than this. It'll be the same size as your phone, but it'll still be the Pro one.
Gotcha.
So I ordered that. I'm excited. I get a new phone. Other than that, Anything else to cover, ma'am?
I got more stories, but yeah, I gotta go get my mama
Well, your
food.
mama is about to lose her. She about to whoop you when you get there. So pretty much, this is just a life update, y'all, because we've been MIA. Hopefully, we'll start back recording again. But I'm about to start doing taxes. I'm about to start working. Going back to do. I'm doing taxes early. I'm gonna start back working in November. Since I'm trying to buy a car, it's like let me make some extra money. So
Yeah.
yeah. Well,
That time of year.
well, it's not that time of year. This is for if anybody needs some money for Christmas and stuff. H&R Block, they do Emerald Advance, which is like a line of credit. You can get some money a little earlier and then you pay on it, but you can use your tax return to pay the balance off. Keep that in mind. So
Thank
that's
you.
how I be doing. I pretty much just applying for loans for people and get paid hourly.
Okay.
All right, well, I'm gonna get off so I can clean up and wash my hair.
All right. Well, you have a lovely Saturday.
You let me know how that food is, because Michael don't mind driving to go get some food,
She extra. Okay.
and so you let me know if
Okay.
it's good like that to
He
drive to
extra. He
Suffolk.
extra. They're both extra.
If it's good, I don't do that, but we'll go to Suffolk to get some food. Well, then we go nowhere else. All we can do is eat. So you let me know if it's delicious, like Miss Sharon is making it sound.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Bye bye.
Bye.